Hello, friends. This is Dave Hurwitz here with another episode of Dave's Faves. And today we're talking about Prokofiev's Romeo and Juliet, and not the full ballet, the suites, because I have a sort of I'm conflicted when it comes to Romeo and Juliet. I love the ballet. It is magnificent. It's one of the great classical ballets that anybody ever wrote. It is Prokofiev's most beautiful and lyrical single work. It's extraordinary, but it's long. And more than being long, it's very repetitious. It's really, really repetitious. I mean, when you get to the second act, the folk festival, dum ba da 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 dum ba da 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 dum ya da 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 da. I mean, and you look at what's happening in the plot synopsis. If you'll see the whole ballet, it's the people keep celebrating. Then something else happens. Then the people keep celebrating, and then something else happens, and then the celebration in the street continues. It's maddening. Absolutely maddening. Just when you think it's over, you hear, ya da 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 da. There's that. In the first act, it's the battle music. Oh, yeah. It's like that stuff. Remember that thing that goes, that thing. That happens like 400 times in Act 1. And then you get to Act 3, which is almost completely unnecessary. It's all recapitulation of things we've heard before, for the most part. I mean, you have some of the greatest music in the last act, too. The scenes at the grave and Romeo and Juliet before parting and all that stuff. It's glorious music. Glorious, glorious music. But who needs to hear it 50 times? Where's it Act 4? I don't even remember how many acts it has. How many acts does it have? Romeo and Juliet. Let's see. Does it tell me? No, it doesn't tell me. Well, the recording that I have chosen, never mind. Let's not get into that, because we're going to do another talk, another Dave's Fave on the whole ballet. We have to at some point, because I just love the complete ballet. I just don't always feel in the mood to listen to it. Anyway, this one, Myung-whun Chung with the Concertgebouw Orchestra on Deutsche Grammophon. This is 63 minutes of ballet. It is not any one of the suites in suite form. It is rather a compilation of music from all three of these standard suites put in some sort of normal listening order. So it's not the longest. I mean, if you were going to do all three suites on a disc like Yarvi does, for example, you get virtually, like 80 minutes of music. You get a lot of music. But 63 minutes of Romeo and Juliet is plenty if it has all of the major moments, and this does. But what this recording has is just unbelievable orchestral playing, fabulous playing, sensationally exciting conducting it's not mechanical conducting. It's full of accents and spice and lyricism and intelligent decision making throughout. It really makes the music come alive. It's supple. It's beautiful that way. The only other recording of the suites that really I think is on this level is Muti's Philadelphia recording on EMI, which is also just extraordinary. It's a little bit more just purely virtuosic, I think, than this one. This one, I think, has more humanity. And I think maybe that's why I like it more. I just think it tells a story, especially the way that the numbers are arranged. I mean, it starts with the Montagues and the Capulets and that fabulous Knight's Dance. Bum ba-dum 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 bum. That's such a wonderful moment in Prokofiev. And you know why? Because that entire tune is nothing but a minor triad. That is all it is. But he creates the most memorable melody and texture and sound from it. That was Prokofiev's gift when he wanted to do that, was the ability to make absolutely amazing ideas out of the simplest possible elements. I just love that, even though it was used in 5 billion different commercials. Egoist, remember that one with the women doing perfume with the doors opening and going, egoist, like this, and you heard the music in the background. All right, never mind. So you get that. Then you get Juliet, the young girl, and you get the folk dance. Oh, God, the folk dance, but only once, only the first time. And then, let's see, it's the thing that's just called scene, so it's just a scene, the madrigal, and the minuet, and the masks. I love the masks. I played this piece, of course. I played the suites, and it's so much fun to play percussion. And the masks has tambourine and maracas. It's going chuk 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 chuk. Ya da 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 dum bum ba yum bum ba yum bum ba dum bum bum ba ya da da. Oh, it's great. It's so much fun to do. And then Romeo and Juliet, that's the balcony scene, which is fine. Then the death of Tybalt, which is like the most exciting thing in the whole world of ballet. Totally amazing. And then Friar Lawrence, which I wish everyone would leave out because he's boring, but he's supposed to be. And then you get the little piece just called Dance. That's also delightful. Dun 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 bum 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 ba da da da. No, never mind. I don't want to sing it. And then Romeo and Juliet before parting, and then the Dance of the Girls with Lilies. Remember that? And then Romeo and Juliet's Tomb and the Death of Juliet. And it's really a very nicely arranged selection because, if you do all the dead stuff at the end, the death things, it gets rather heavy and it can kind of wear on you. But boy, do they play the daylights out of this. It's just a stunning, stunning, stunning recording of Romeo and Juliet music, and I adore it. I adore it unreservedly. And if you can find it, I really strongly urge you to give it a listen. And if you can't, well, you can always get the complete ballet, or you can get the Moody one on EMI, or you can get that complete 3 suites with Yarvi on Chandos. I mean, we have no shortage of options. And also the excellent Michael Tilson Thomas RCA one, too, which is also bits of the ballet in story order. It's all just such great music. Truly, truly great music. So keep on listening, friends. Thanks so much for joining me. Take care.